Whoa, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. It's your boy Cutty J. And I got my new co-host right here. What's your name, my man? Let everybody know who you are.
My name Milton, man. It's the product of my environment. The first episode, baby.
Yeah, right now, guys, let y'all know. Right now, it's the first episode of Product of Our Environment. It's the first episode we done, me and Milton Brown. Uh, the way this story began, the way this podcast show became was, first of all, me and Milton, we go way back to when we was teenagers, way back in middle
Way
school.
back.
And we from the same city, so uh, when I started podcasting, Milton, he's been watching me podcast since I started on the Ian Gleason show. So now, I
Yeah.
mean, he's always been a supporter, and he's been taking notes, and all of a sudden now he wants to do him a podcast, and he was a guest on my show probably a year ago, and y'all probably if you're familiar with him, you've seen him, and
Yeah.
a lot of you guys haven't seen Milton Brown in a long time. Most of you guys from Shreveport, you haven't seen him since high school or middle school, but Milton's out here in Dallas, Texas with me,
Yeah.
and well, after I interviewed Milton Brown on Cut Case and the Kickback podcast show. Right now we on the Cut Case and the Kickback podcast show channel on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. We like all the smoke and all the jokes.
Yeah.
But after he did the show, he came to me with, a few months down the line, he came to me with, hey man, say cuz I want to do a show, podcast, and I want you to, you know, be a part of it. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, we talked about it for months, and then we all of a sudden we came up with it. He came with the name Product of My Environment, poem podcast, and I was with it. And I asked him what's the thought of it, what we gonna be, what's the issues that we discussing, and it all made sense. And here we go now. After I came up with the logo, here we go now doing it. And
For real.
you
For
got
real.
you got something you want to say to the people before we get in just in the discussion. We want to introduce y'all. This the introduction.
Yeah. I'm just want to introduce myself.
Hold the mic up to you like
I'm new to all this, man.
he knew
So
this.
everything I'm doing, you watching me bust my cherry. I'm just saying like that. So
Yeah, he's a virgin to this shit.
just ride with me, walk with me. You know what I mean. Whatever you do, just don't fold on me. You know what I mean. We're gonna do this thing, man. This something that can be real big. It's something special because I wanted to do it. I seen me doing it with somebody that I grew up with, had a fake singing group with when we was younger.
Right on.
You know what I mean. So like might well do it with somebody I'm more comfortable with. You know what I mean? Because you don't get along with everybody and you don't touch bases with everybody. So when you find somebody you touch bases with, you ride with it. So, product of my environment is just something that we can sit back and talk about, good, bad, help individuals that's from the city that's trying to do something big, come on and explain, how they living, how they trying to get there. You know, we got a line guests coming, but right now we just gonna focus on what we trying to do and get everybody familiar with what we got going on.
True that. I will second that though. Just to let you guys know, it is a guest related podcast. It's not just gonna be me and Milton all the time shooting the shit, but and I will say before I even say anything else, I'm very fortunate and happy that he chose me to be the guy that he choose to do a podcast with and lead off with, because it tells me a lot about what I've been doing over the years. And
Everything.
like I say, this content is gonna be for all kind of people. It's not just gonna be for it's a product of my environment. And I remember coming up in an age, people saying I'm a product of my environment, but shit, I always wanted my environment to be a product of me, and that's what I end up doing. My environment is a product of me, and I sell myself.
Yeah.
So, uh, and that's what I've been doing, and it wins in certain situations. So anybody want to come on the product of my environment podcast and state your issues or what you know social issues, government issues, politics, whatever, relationships, life
All
is
that.
your environment.
Yeah.
Whatever goes around you, that's what we discussed on here. And Shit, lately, anything you've been seeing lately going on around you, or not just see around the world, just been catching your eye or your ear that you know that's there's been a
Yeah,
lot of crazy shit going on.
everything really is like with how people think about this upcoming election. You know how people really think. You know, sideways. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody really just really focus on the truth. You know what I mean?
And you saying elections, you just not talking about the presidential election. Cause you got
I'm talking
elections
about
going.
all of
Cause
them.
like you got some elections going on back in what back when we from
Where
with
we
the
from?
sheriff and all that shit and
Yeah,
different mayors and all that. So I mean, what this is 2024. This is election year,
24.
right?
Yeah, this is
So
election
yeah,
year.
so y'all know all the shit talking about to start. You know, it's about to begin in June and July
Yeah, everything finna
with the
ramp
president.
up.
Yeah.
And then as you know, I'm hearing people from my environment talk ignorant, like they ain't been there their whole life. Not understanding that we somewhere where we ain't looking out for each other no more. You
Uh,
know what I mean?
I
And
mean, it's been a long time since I can't even remember us. I can't even remember back when we just looked out for each other.
we looked out for each other when it was
Back
ignorance. When it was ignorance.
back in the '80s, I think after the '80s it kind of shut down though. And like me as a person who be around multi race all the time every day, I see how we are not uh together like we supposed to be. No chemistry at all.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like
You know, back
Mexicans, they back each other whether they right
with
or
every
wrong
no matter
against
what.
no matter what.
You know what I mean? Black people don't.
They if they won't say they if they won't say the person wrong, they just won't say nothing at all.
Yeah,
Them not saying nothing at all. Long they don't say that the person wrong,
it
they
just
cool with that. And that's how these were Africans, that's how Mexicans,
yeah
Asians, and even white people. You know, most they not gonna they 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 could if it's them against you, they're gonna side with they
yeah,
in some kind of way.
and then they'll go back and talk about it later.
Yeah, so it's
But
like,
right then they no, we stand like we stand.
but we
You
don't know
know,
why cause we only do that shit with our homeboys. But
but
not even that, not and sometimes not even your homeboys. You go against
yeah,
your homeboys sometimes
a lot of people go against their homeboys.
all the time.
You know what I mean? It don't matter who you are, what you are. You know what I mean? It used to
Homeboys and
be,
homegirls.
you know what I mean? It used to be a line where, an outsider know not to even try to cross that line. Now, outsider cross that line because he already know.
I think the homeboy timeline is from down there from 8 years old to like 27, 28. Because once you get 28, that homeboy end up crossing you by then. Or somebody.
They gonna
Somebody,
cross somebody.
somebody, they either cross you or they cross somebody that they've
They,
been knowing. And they put a bad coat on their name.
yeah, I can be honest. I've witnessed a bunch of crossing at a young age. You know what I mean? And I did a bunch of crossing too. Don't get me wrong. Cause
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a real
yeah, yeah,
street
yeah.
dude. So
So, I
you know
mean,
what I
yeah,
mean. You know
can't
you gonna
you
get
can't
there.
yeah you can't throw rocks in the glass house.
Yeah,
You just
you gonna get there. But it's about the ones you respect that you never cross.
exactly.
The ones you really respect, the ones you know what I mean, that you ain't never gonna cross and never get into it with. You can always depend on. You ain't never gonna cross them.
And that's why I say that homie timeline. Like you got dudes or men our age now who used to spend the night with each other on the weekends at each other's houses. On at
Yeah,
between the ages of 8 to 13, 14, 15. Then street life came and you party with each other.
yeah,
You drink with each other. You toss chicks with each other.
yeah,
You end up you doing all the hustling with each other as you got older,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden hustling end up if y'all didn't get married or do this right here, the other thing you end up get in more into the streets where you end up crossing each
Crossing
other
each
or
other
you end up
out.
becoming enemies
Yeah.
or frenemies or something like that. Like
I don't even use
and the
frenemies
nigga that
because
you cool with,
yeah,
but y'all even your hood, but y'all don't fuck with each other no more.
yeah.
It's a lot of that go on now.
It's a that's the
I
standard
know
right
from my
now.
neighborhood I'm from, it's a lot of us that used to hang out and kick it back in the '90s, early 2000s, and kick it. And nowadays in our 40s,
Yeah.
them niggas, and we supposed to be at our,
Well, you supposed to be teaching the younger homies.
we supposed to be at a mature mind
Yeah.
that and leave all the bullshit behind. But it's now we in our 40s. You got motherfuckers who grew up with each other, who used to love each other, don't fuck with each
Can't
other at
even
all.
stand each other. You know what I mean?
They can't even stand each other. Like Nas said this shit a long time ago. He said, uh, a thug changes, the love changes, then best friends become strangers.
Yeah.
On that song, The Message. And I never knew, I was probably about 13 to 14.
I look at it like this: it's more niggas like Eric Holder.
It's a lot of Eric
Now,
Holders.
it's a
A
lot of
lot of Eric
Eric
Holder.
Holders.
I think the Eric Holder waves was, I think it began, it was established back in early 2001, 2002. But you know, the 60s been killing each other back in
No,
LA.
I ain't just saying just like that. I'm
But the
just
homie
saying
gets killing the homeboy.
homies killing
We
each other. You know
never
what I mean?
heard of no homie. My first time of me hearing a homeboy kill a homeboy or somebody from the same side of town killing somebody was when my best friend Patrick Johnson passed away, got killed,
Yeah,
and I know it was somebody from our area. I mean, everybody know that.
yeah.
And it was just it was, and that's when the division came. I think like 2003. That's when everybody started, clicking up with other neighborhoods,
See, but that's
being
one of
around,
the reasons.
hanging out with different niggas they never hung out with.
That's why I don't never beef with a nigga from Hoover. I'll never beef with a nigga from Hoover.
And I feel
That
you on
that
that.
that I can never do that because when you do that, you allow all the
A
outside in
Black
the
Panther not
bullshit.
gonna be. He's not gonna be for the Black Panther.
Yeah, he not gonna be because when you took that oath, you took that oath. You don't cross that oath. That
But
once you made that oath to say, "Hey, I'm gonna ride with you. We part of this." You can never go against that. If you ever go against that, then you tripping. You know what I mean?
but them
And
niggas, the politics are so different now. The niggas, the hustling and drugs and came,
because we let niggas
and
in
most
that
of these
wasn't
niggas
supposed to.
they own drugs. And they,
We let niggas in that wasn't never supposed to be in.
yeah.
Like seriously, all bullshit aside, and the nigga, if he wanna debate me about it or talk to me about it, whatever, we let niggas in who were never supposed to be in.
But the
95% of the niggas that's in now were never supposed to be in.
but somehow they choose to live. They got up in it and they lived it.
Once a lot of the real ones
Or,
went
or,
to
or,
jail or
or they the
died,
one, or they the ones that fucked it up, or the ones that.
they the ones fucked it up. Because you got them niggas who never did nothing out here inspiring young niggas to come up. That's like when I posted the shit about what's his name, NBA YoungBoy. Nigga tell you he don't really fuck with his kids. Nigga, how you lay down and had 9 kids
And he don't fuck
and you
with.
don't fuck
See,
with them?
I don't never.
See, we let a nigga in to influence our kids who don't even fuck with his own kids.
We don't have any public enemies around here now,
To
and
call niggas out.
no goody mobs, no who else we had out there? De La Souls. Well, you got them out there though, but
Niggas
the
don't pay
rapper,
attention to them.
yeah, but the music that the stuff they planting in a kid's head is crazy now because they think that's cool.
I'm one nigga, and I'm just being real. I'm against letting my kid can never listen to NBA YoungBoy.
Oh
I
no,
don't even support. I don't support cuz in no type of way. When Joe Budden said what he said, Joe Budden was right.
I side with Joe Budden on that,
Yeah,
and I don't care about no.
I don't give a fuck about
Me having an opinion on what I feel about this rap. That's not hating. That's just my opinion.
how,
You feel the same way about a rapper I might like.
I work with some white dudes, and we have arguments about Donald Trump. And like I tell him, if he a racist and he say racist shit, and you agree with him, you're a racist.
Yep.
There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
You got
guilty by
association,
affiliation and all other type of
yeah.
actions.
You can't walk down the street and
Yeah.
then tell me I'm gonna walk over here later when it's comfortable over here. No, when you stand by something, you stand by it. You know what I mean? That's why I say I don't have no picks and choosing. Fuck NBA YoungBoy and fuck Donald Trump. Because them some people I never agree with. And if you agree with them type of people, fuck you too. You know
I agree with Donald Trump on business situations.
Business he can't even tell me about because he ain't even winning on that.
I mean,
he was losing. When you look at the trial stuff, he was making himself look big when he wasn't. He was a loser.
Well,
he won because of the name.
See, the thing, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that nigga say some bozo ass shit.
Yeah.
But I like me. I don't subscribe to Donald Trump enough to even hate him or like him.
Yeah. Now, I just go off of the hatred. You know what I mean? Because of what we faced in our life already. You know what I mean?
I think he go at more the Mexicans than he go at the black people. Like like I say, I rarely hear. He's not on my radar. I learned that no matter who in that motherfucking White House, that beige ass house, whatever it is,
they don't give a fuck about us.
We gonna always live the same. I learned for 20 some years ago. I learned no matter who in that fucking house, this shit gonna be what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be what it is. But at the same time,
and whoever in that motherfucker, they only entertainment and they celebrity.
Yeah,
it started with Bill Clinton. He's the first celebrity president. Then somebody really, else, and then Obama, and then
Donald Trump was the first celebrity.
Yeah, okay. It started right there, the Reagan era. Yeah. Everything started during the Reagan era. Crack, all
that shit. You know what I
mean? Military guns, I'll get guns getting put in the hood.
Yeah.
All that shit. Everything came.
I think a lot of people don't understand that it's not black and white. It's not Mexican, black and white. It's rich and poor.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand that, you know, because I work with some Mexicans. They vote Republican. And I laugh and I be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because all they talk about is hatred. They don't talk about y'all in no light of y'all good people. The only thing they know about y'all is y'all will work for $5. That's the only thing they know about y'all.
What you think the Democrats do then?
The Democrats is even worse. You got to keep them over here so they can keep this.
That's why you just go independent with yourself.
You should go independent, but independents get confused with rich and poor.
Yep.
They start getting confused because once they get the taste of that money, it's a wrap.
Because it's all about their tax bracket and how their taxes work out there.
Exactly. So that's why a lot of black people
you voting for your bank account.
That's all it is.
Your status or your financial status. In other words, that's all you. That's where that comes in. And that's why I say I never. Years ago, I never cared about who was in office or whatever. It's all entertainment to me. I laugh. The next motherfucker, the next Joker. I haven't seen the Joker that's in office yet since he ran. Him or the chick with the curly hair who's not black. I haven't seen her.
The police.
I haven't seen them since she was in Chuck Taylor's with the Kappa, the Alpha girls, whoever the fuck they are, the AKAs.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since then. Haven't seen him since then. He can't even stand on the podium over 30 minutes.
No, but you know, we vote when we voted him in. We only voted him in to keep this jackass out.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna vote this nigga out though.
But with what? But with what though?
Whoever goes up next, I'm gonna
vote. We don't got a Democrat that will run against him, and you can't trust the independent because the independent he flip flops or she flip flops.
No, I'm gonna vote for him. Man, I'm gonna vote who's saying the better shit.
Donald Trump gonna tell us everything we want to hear.
It might gonna be him though.
Right now, he's winning. That's the one thing all my years of living, I never paid attention to elections until they told me after I was off parole I could vote.
That nigga entertaining motherfucker to me though. He know what, he would put money in our pocket, y'all. We get stimulus and all that shit. That shit ain't gonna happen nowhere else.
That stimulus shit, that's part time. That shit part time. Man, I know like 5 niggas that got that PPE loan shit, and all them niggas broke.
Yeah,
how you niggas broke? Nigga got $200,000.
For real?
Man, I'm telling you, real niggas. I shouldn't even be. But I ain't gonna say them niggas' name. But at the same time, they got $200,000. Man, them niggas broke. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I never go broke if I had that much money.
They ain't do no investing with that money.
They ain't do nothing. Nigga wanted to be in the streets.
I bet they went to with the strip club they got out there. What they call Onyx and
I don't know. I don't even fuck with strip clubs.
I don't fuck that. Fuck that strip club shit. Yeah. Shout out to y'all chicks to get money out that shit.
Yeah, y'all niggas go to. I know like 5 niggas, man. Them niggas broke as a motherfucker, man. Out here on that dope now. Man, how you niggas out here on dope, nigga? You know what I mean? This niggas out here in the penitentiary trying to get out here to get money. And you niggas out here with the chance and y'all had it?
Cause they know what they doing. They trying to keep up with the young crowd and move fast and shit. And they on these drugs to keep themselves up at night. That shit, you just don't know how dumb and fucked up you look when you on this shit.
Yeah. When we was younger, we was on weed and shit
X
and
pills and
drinking and
all
all
this
this
shit.
shit.
You know, X
Then
pills and nigga roll.
once a nigga got older and started realizing, nigga, you homeless and you ain't got shit, nigga, it's time to come up off that
Them
shit,
drugs
nigga.
do that shit to
Yeah,
a nigga though.
it's time to come up off that shit. Nigga can't live like that, man. And it's a lot of niggas out here, white boys, Mexicans. I'm gonna call all of them niggas because if you ain't got nothing,
You a nigga.
you're a nigga. You just what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You a nigga.
So all the niggas ain't got nothing. We all sitting around. Oh man, I wish I can do this. I can do
So
that.
speaking of nigga, are you tired of that term real nigga?
Yeah, cause there ain't no real
Because you
niggas.
gonna say nigga, if you gonna say nigga is a nigga that ain't got nothing, and then you say you put real in front of it, oh you a real nigga that don't got nothing.
Yeah, real nigga ain't got nothing. You
So
just
you put so when a nigga say they a real nigga, like pay attention people. When a person say they a real nigga or they a real bitch, which a bitch is a female dog or you just below the bottom, you say you're a real bitch. That's really you just really fucked up.
yeah.
You a real nigga. You just really so just be a real man. At the end of the day, you would be a real man.
Yeah, cause I done fucked up and said I was a real nigga since we started this, but off the precedence of what I did in the streets.
I just rather say I'm real to myself and how I stand.
Yeah,
And then people always say I stand on business. That's their new term of saying they being real. I stand on business or
you
whatever.
can't stand on business.
It's just, I mean,
Business change.
It's like you gotta just be real to yourself.
Yeah, I tell myself now, and I tell my brother who locked up, I'm telling myself, bro, the only thing you can do, man, is just be honest. That's the best thing to do.
But once
Just
you start being honest,
when you start lying to yourself, you fucked up.
or just lying to people, you know, you got to
Yeah,
keep lying.
because a lie only is a costume. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's all it is a costume.
How long you gonna wear that costume?
That's it. But when somebody figure out your costume, you gotta take that motherfucker off and be you. You know what I mean?
And with at least if you gonna, it's one thing, and that's why I hate being around somebody always talk about their past this or what they used to do.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, man, we should do this back in the day. We all this right here, you know, and they bribe about it. It's cool to talk about your reminiscence, but I don't care about. I don't even want to think about what I used to do back in the day, and then talk. I don't even like the scars on my face and all that. I forget they there because until somebody asks me, "Hey, how you got that scar on your face?" and all this,
Yeah.
that, and the other. I don't bring up that. I don't even bring up time of me being locked up.
Yeah.
I don't need to let nobody know I've been locked up. And if it's a story, I have to tell that brings that up, or this, then I talk about it. But some people they feel like they just have to.
Yeah, so I get that all the time though. You know what I mean? Even with the teardrops, I'll be like, nah, that's not what it was about. I was locked up, my great grandma died, and my granddaddy died. And
And
it was
see,
hard for me to cry.
you know, back then, you know, people that everybody know that teardrop represent. Oh, he killed somebody,
Yeah,
or
I
he
get
killed two people. Like the people they think that is, and of course we all know. But now new age, they don't know what that shit means.
they don't know
They
what
just doing that shit for costume.
yeah, they do it for Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne got a face full of fucking tats.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
started
mean?
that shit.
And but you know, I got that shit on. I'm trying to get it off now. But at the same time, like a lot of people don't understand, man. This shit the shit that we did only hinders where you trying to go.
Yep.
That's all
All
it
that, you know,
is.
like people who get like if you never thought about your future when you got your tattoos all in your arm right here where they can be visible, and when you got gold teeth and shit. You didn't think
That's
about
why
what was
I'm in
gonna
the
happen when
process
you
of
got
taking this shit out.
28 years old and 30 years old when it's time to get the corporate lifestyle and living where you had to be around professionals. We can't hire you because you got tats on your arm or you got the grill. You didn't know that was going to affect you one day. Now, in certain positions, or you probably can do that shit. Rappers, entertainers, celebrities, but
Even some of them will start
even
taking it out.
even some actors they can't get certain roles because of their image or how they
Yeah.
look. So you got to make yourself kind of like back to your normal self.
Yeah, I seen what's her name did that not too long ago, or Summer Walker.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she covered up to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something, and I was like,
I
yeah,
think
it's
50
kind of
Cent he took that big 50 off his back. That's
yeah, it's
why he can
like
start being in movies.
yeah, cause
Yeah.
you don't understand. You know, I'm a real one. Got you somewhere. Then when you trying to get somewhere else, And a real one don't work no more.
Yeah, that real shit can go wrong real
It
quick.
don't work no more, and so we all faced with some bullshit.
And like me, I got tattoos, but you can't tell because I got even when I got a short sleeve shirt on, you couldn't tell I have tattoos.
Yeah,
I had them put on where even if I was to go on an interview at a job and I got on a short sleeve shirt, you're not gonna see the tattoo. It's not gonna look, where you can the
yeah,
person can see it. So I mean, and you just gotta think. I mean, but everybody wanted to keep up with the Joneses.
yeah. You know what I mean? I think that's the most fucked up thing about the streets is everybody trying to keep up with somebody who ain't really living it. You know what I mean? And the Joneses ain't really living like that.
I'm not gonna even lie, man. Seeing a woman in a shit, even her 30s, man, and 40s, man, she was this woman with gold teeth now just don't even look good no more. I mean, if they young and it seems like they got an open face or whatever on the side. Yeah,
But the
well,
whole grill thing is played
I
itself
think
all
I
the way
think I don't
out.
think nobody getting grills now. I don't even see little kids with grills no more.
They got them. It's that pop in, pop out shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You know, or they getting them fake crushed diamonds in their mouth. You know,
you
them
see
crystals.
rappers and football players and shit, basketball players. But I don't meet people with grills. People that I see got grills in their mouth, they been had.
Yeah, it's a long time they didn't have them. You know what I mean? But this new era of people, they just do anything. They don't give a fuck about what we think. You know what I mean? They I'm popular, or I'm trying to
Yeah,
get like him.
I noticed that, man. Because at my job, I work around a lot of young people, and they respect for elder people. Like people that's older than them. They just don't know. I mean, they probably don't act like that on the streets with old people, but at work, they know they're in the comfort zone, and
Yeah,
nobody can slap the shit out their ass, or really just
get down
tell
on
them
them.
or say something to them that really affect them.
Yeah,
They know nobody can't do that, so they feel tough. I get surrounded by this shit a lot at work. This new generation and shit, they don't have. I just when I was young, when I was like between the age of 15 and 23 or whatever, I knew somebody that was older than me. I just presented myself,
better than that.
whatever they said to me, I took in what they said to me differently. Either I didn't take offense to it because I felt like they were teaching me and showing me something. So nowadays, you got these kids. They just feel like they used one of their classmates or one of their homegirls. They hang or
I
homeboy.
I learned a lesson like that from when I first got locked up in the adult system from Big Lonnie Gaston from the bottom. And he was like, a nigga put his foot on his bunk on the bottom part, not on the top, but on the bottom. Me and a white boy out, he see this, he'll say, yeah,
It's Louisiana.
yeah, this is
Is
this,
it,
this is Shreveport. And nigga put his foot on there. We just sitting there talking.
now this is juvenile or this
Nah,
what?
this is an adult system. This is my
Oh yeah.
first time in that motherfucker.
What unit you was it? What
Nah,
was it?
this before you even get there.
Okay.
And he was like, nigga just put his foot on there. This is my first time in there. I ain't never been in there, but I ain't scared. But I know Big London Gaston because he's the Debo of Lakeside in the bottom. He's the
Yeah.
Debo, nigga. Anybody that know what I'm saying, his name. No, I ain't bullshitting. You know what I mean? And Cuz put his foot on the bed. Cuz didn't even
I think
think.
50 Cent need to get just 50 Cent.
Yeah,
We're gonna
say,
get to him in a minute though.
yeah, say, Cuz jumped up and wow, hit him. I was like, damn, man, white boy, like, what the fuck? And then after he slapped him, he explained to him. He said, man, I ain't do that just to be doing it. I did that because there's disrespect. Where I been, you can be a punk for that. He explained to him. He
So
explained to
so
the
so
nigga.
so
Then
London
he explained to the nigga.
he slapped the dude.
Yeah, he explained to him. And then he
Yeah.
pulled me to the side, man, white boy. Because Big London Gasson know my granddad, he know all my family because my family from the bottom. So he was like, let me tell you something. Respect will get you a long way. Disrespect get you fucked off. He say,
Mm.
listen, pay attention. All this and all that. He cut through a bunch of stories, but he was just like, pay attention. And that's when I first learned to listen and pay attention to shit around me because I was 17 in
Mm.
a situation where a lot of niggas 17, they ain't PC. I wasn't in PC. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a whole different story. So a lot of niggas, you know what I mean? A lot of youngsters ain't faced with that.
That's why they go to PC.
You know what I mean? That's why there's a lot of youngsters now hitting the penitentiary worldwide, homosexuals now, because they don't know, they don't know the rules. You know what I mean? They don't know the rules, so they go in there and they befriend everybody. The wrong thing. You don't befriend nobody. You watch niggas from your set. If that nigga doing something out of line, you know what I mean? But I had to learn then about listening, paying attention. Nigga, if you from Shreveport and you know a lot in the 90s, niggas is hard headed.
Yep.
Niggas hard headed, man. We was itching to go to the penitentiary. Something we ain't need to be trying to do. We was trying to get there.
Niggas taking the charge with somebody else.
You know what I mean? We were
Fall
young.
partner.
We were young, dumb.
Body.
You know what I mean? A lot of niggas made it. A lot of niggas did. A lot of niggas can stand on 10 toes. A lot of niggas land on their stomach. You know what I mean? So that's why I learned to pay attention. Listen. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be the loudest nigga. Because the loudest nigga is the weakest.
They say you got 2 ears, 1 mouth.
I'm trying to tell you.
Use them 2 ears more than that 1 mouth.
I'm trying to tell you. You'll learn more. You know what I mean? That's why I teach my kids. Don't worry about what you see everybody else doing. Man, look, pay attention, read, and learn. That's all you need to do.
Now you said something about the bottom earlier, you know what I'm saying? Now with the bottom, you from, Lakeside Projects, all that area. The bottom, everybody know the bottom, the Cooper Road of Shreveport, Louisiana, pretty much the most known
areas it is.
Or most, I say the most known areas, but the most kind of like distinctive people.
Yeah.
The Cooper Road and the bottom.
The Cooper Road, the bottom.
And you got Motown, Cooper Road, Queensboro. Motown, Cedar Grove, Queensboro, and other, neighborhoods.
Ain't too.
But the bottom and Cooper Road guys.
The Cooper Road, the bottom, and Lakeside are the most known because they're the most biggest.
Yeah.
They the most biggest.
But with 50 Cent being in Shreveport, him having that studio out there, I think is it the Municipal Auditorium?
No, it's downtown. It's in the bottom.
There's one right there on Sprague Street?
Yeah.
That's the Municipal, not the Municipal, that's what it's called.
I forget what
the old name. The Municipal Auditorium is on Greenwood Road, right?
Municipal.
No, that's the Hearst Coliseum. No, the Hearst Coliseum on Greenwood Road.
Greenwood Road. The Municipal is on Sprague. That's on Texas. No, Marlin Street.
Marlin Street, okay.
That's on Marlin. So that's right downtown.
All right, okay, all right. So it's another building.
Yeah, this is another building, which I hadn't been down to that part of the bottom since they raided the bottom.
So okay. With 50 Cent being there with the studio, those are 3 stories. Those are 2 hoods or 3 hoods that have a storage behind them that he probably need to be talking to somebody in Shreveport about to put out more films with. The Cooper Road itself, just all different type of stories from the Cooper Road. The bottom is really a story.
The bottom is
bottom
already,
boys.
They already talked. They already had
talked
with somebody.
The guy from The Walking Dead, the dude that does the podcast, the real ones.
Yeah,
he's from Bossier City. So I'm pretty sure him and 50 Cent link up.
He's already talked to the bottom boys. The leader.
I see Bam and all them.
Yeah, he's talked to them dudes because
Bam just came home. He just wrote that book.
Yeah, the one I talked to, I've been knowing since I've been a little boy since my uncle them Alfred. I shouldn't say his name like that, but I'm Goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Goat. Yeah, Goat was on the real ones too.
Yeah, he
shout out to the Real Ones podcast. The dude, I forgot his name, but anyway, he had Goat on there. He had Bam. He had some other
Big Don.
Yeah,
all them. You know what I mean? So, when he first came home, we was talking, and that's when I was doing the music, and I was like, "Say, man, let's get somewhere. Let's do this, do that." And he was like, "Man, I can't talk to you about it right now because we already in there." You know what I mean? So these dudes already been in it to do this series. I ain't lying, so I ain't tripping about it. You know what I mean? But they already in this already to do it. I don't know if they gonna ever do nothing with 50 like
I
that.
feel like, well, I mean, something got to come. I mean, something got to come out of something with a Shreveport background or storyline had to come out through 50 Cent for him being there.
Now,
And I
see,
think those are stories that he should
now I
cover.
can throw him a song. I can throw him
I'm
something.
pretty sure everybody else is up. Man, I'm pretty sure
No, no,
everybody.
no. Ain't no nigga can throw him what I can throw him right now. If I tell you what I can throw him, you gonna be like,
I mean, you
yeah.
got the JoJo Ward story. You got the Calvin Reed story. You got
I
what's
got
the other
the
cat name from City Grove?
which one?
Shangalane.
Shitty.
Shangalane.
Yeah, Shitty.
You got Shitty Shangalane. You got all kind
Yeah,
of
you got a lot
guys.
of shit. I got the
You got,
JoJo Ward.
you,
I got the
them,
transcript.
you got wrestling. He passed away, right?
Yeah, he passed away
So
last.
you got
Yeah.
all these. You got a bunch of these from. It's a bunch of hot names. It's a bunch of stories that come out that need to be told in Shreveport. Like you got people like from Harlem and Atlanta and Compton and all them got their stories. Chicago, Detroit. It's some
But
niggas out of.
if it's something ever come out about
I'm
in one
pretty.
of them stores,
I'm pretty
the
sure 50 Cent inbox is full of with niggas.
only thing I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just say this, and anybody can take it how they want to take it.
Let them take it the way they want to.
Just don't let that bitch baby have nothing to do with it, cause that nigga is not no real
Yeah,
nigga, man.
I feel like a baby. I feel like once I ain't gonna say. I feel
I
like a baby be a part of it, man. It kind of feels like it ain't.
it ain't
It's good to have him a part of it because he's a
for somebody
he's
who
just
had the opportunity to bring niggas up in the music.
and you know how the business game is in Hollywood and music. They gonna put him a part of it anyway because he's a
He
him
can't be a part
him
of it.
Hurricane Chris, all these people that even do 3 feet. He's a DJ, Jabba Jaws. Those the public. That's just how it works. They're not gonna pick no regular nigga off the
On
street
some
until
on some street shit, man.
they gonna introduce them niggas first. I know
Fuck
he is.
them niggas. Them niggas are hoes, man.
They
Like
all of them.
any nigga that extort the youth of where they come from, if you gotta extort the youth where you come from,
We talking about Baby, right?
baby,
All right.
you know what I mean?
Not you other guys, Baby. Not Hurricane Chris and
I ain't no fan of him, and I'll tell you why in a minute.
I
But at
mean,
the same
he's a
time,
good rapper.
yeah, but it on some like gang banging street shit that
Yeah,
them
nigga.
niggas is not the niggas you
You know, I was
deal with.
recording this. I was in the studio with him when he was recording the song "Hand Clap." Let me
Yeah,
get that hand clap. It was me, Big Papa,
that's the man.
Shell,
Yeah,
Untamed Man, uh, G Funk, uh, whatever P Funk, whatever Funk Dog, my bad, not P Funk, Funk Dog, Manny Go, we was all up in there. And when he was recording hand clap, you on that first verse when he rapping, he say, Screw.
yeah.
Now Untamed Man had checked him about it. He didn't really check him. He was like, say, man, you just did a blood call in your verse. And he thought he was from 19, thought he was from City Grove. So
Okay,
I'm in there rolling off an extra. I'm in there jiggling like a bitch. I'm rolling, and I caught that conversation because I'm in there. We in there chilling, and Untamed Man say, man, cuz man, Untamed Man for 1-9. He 19 gang,
yeah.
City Grove, East Side. So when he hear him say "screw" in that verse, everybody like, damn, you a blood.
Cause you.
But
That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was from 1-9 or he was from City Grove too, but
But I'm gonna say this: Untamed Man, one of the realest niggas. I'm gonna take real out of it. One of the most stand upest niggas in Shreveport.
like the way to say, yeah, the way you say
He
that.
one of the most stand upest niggas because we did a documentary that we still got the footage of that he, we went in his section on Thornhill where everybody can go back in the day.
Yeah,
We went on
that's all about what did
on
that?
City
AB
Grove.
Palmer, not AB Palmer Park, is it AB Palmer?
Yeah, it's over that way.
That park over
Right
there?
off of West Chevy and all that.
Is
Yeah.
it west or east?
They on the east.
On the other
Yeah,
side of St. Vincent, on the other side of St.
St.
Vincent,
Vincent.
when you go
Yeah.
up on the 49, that's the east side.
Yeah.
St.
They on
Vincent
the
separates it, yeah.
they on the east side.
Yeah.
Cuz,
I know about all that, yeah.
he didn't let us. He allowed us to come over there around his people because he tied in over there. Them his people. Like that's his section. He ride for that shit. So you know what I mean. I'm not no out loud nigga, but I keep an Astro hat on. I stay what I am. You know what I mean. But you know, it wasn't no tripping, but that dude, one of the most stand-up dudes that I can ever say out of Shreveport. That
You know,
rap.
I ain't never been. That's about probably my only time I've been around him twice, and it was in the studio. Well, the studio time I've been around, but like away from the studio once. But I ain't really just we never had a relationship or we said and kicked it and had fun and laughed with each other. But
Now,
at least it was at the studio.
now the shit with Chris, I ain't calling that nigga the other word. That nigga that new shit he got out and he with the homies out of Hollywood with the Hoovers, bro. I don't respect that. I don't respect none of
I
that.
ain't see all that.
Yeah, he got that new shit out there. He with the homies, and I'm like, nigga, you not from Hoover.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You not from
You think
Hoover.
it's a business move or what?
Nah, man, that's a bitch move. And the homies that support it, bro. And I know a couple of them, cause I'ma just like I say, I never beef with the homies. But that wasn't cool. Cause you know he not from the set.
He probably used to. You think it's extortion or
Nah, it ain't
protection?
extortion, cause the niggas in Shreveport, we don't do that. We don't do extortion. You know what I mean? A nigga, you just came around a nigga and all this Astros around. I'm looking and I'm like,
He wearing Astros?
nah, the homies in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
If
he
he
was.
had on, man, I'd have. That's like when Baby,
Where the is at?
yeah, say, bro, I don't. When he hitting up 60 on the cool, I'm like, bro, y'all some the niggas that's really from 60s. Niggas supposed to be like, say, bro, nah, bro, we don't, nah, bro, nigga, you was not part of this, cause you got a nigga that's your bouncer from Hoover. How you got a nigga from Hoover that's your bouncer? All the niggas that I know from 60 that get down, you ain't got them with you. You understand what I'm saying? You supposed to be helping your homies.
Yeah, he don't feed his people
You
around him.
don't fuck with your homies. You not really from there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
What we doing is a collaboration of how we fuck with each other, and we ain't scared to bring no homie on. That's cool. But when you out there and you the star, and you ain't got none of your homies, you a hoe.
Yeah, your homeboys. I mean, we don't know now. I'm not going to even get into. I do have a. I spoke about Bebe. I did a whole episode about Bebe on my last on the Kickback Chit Chat. It's already been put out there, but it's audio of Bebe speaking really uh, a lot of malice toward a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and the person that got that audio, he's nobody. He can tell you about Bebe more than anybody. I think, and from what I'm hearing you say. Everybody got this. Everybody has the same take about Bebe. Now, I never had anybody stood up to defend Bebe, and like I've had a bunch of topics about Bebe. He hasn't done anything to me to make me have. I don't care. Put it like this: I don't care enough about him to dislike him or hate him. I just know what I know the stories about him, and they seem pretty valid, and that's what that is, and that's how I go with it. I
I
don't.
just look at it for what it is. Being a
Yeah,
nigga from Shreveport, I'm just me personally. When we got this shit in '88,
this nigga,
when we got this shit in '88, we was told the rules. We was told what not to cross and we was told what to do. Nigga, you don't stand by none of these rules. Nigga, for one, you a stripper. And you strip for
and
niggas.
just let y'all guys know, 88, game banging was in Shreveport in 88.
88, 87 when it came in.
It was
We was
game banging been like when Colors came out, game banging was in Shreveport. Little
yeah.
Rock, all that.
Cause half of the niggas that's from California really from the South.
Yeah, they just came back to their house, their
Yeah,
grandma's house or their great grandma's house. That's
exactly.
all they did.
But when we got the rules, these these niggas, I ain't saying you can't be nothing in life, but be real about what you're doing. Be 100 about what you're doing, man. Support your people, help your people. Baby made a from I am Gabriel from the Cooper Room
I
from
know
over
you my boy
60.
Lucky.
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my homeboy. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
me and him got
Yeah,
down a couple of times when we was younger.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, because he from 60, I'm from Hoover.
Yeah, he up on his podcast. You know, he do his thing on YouTube now.
Yeah, I had got a message one night, video with him on it. And he was telling everybody what Baby said. Baby is like, fuck niggas from Shreveport. He don't support no niggas from Shreveport.
Well, how long this was ago?
This been about 10 years ago. 10. This one I really just stopped
Yeah,
liking
but
the nigga.
yeah, cause it's some other shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's some more shit he done said since then, but
But Lucky fuck with Baby.
now probably. But
They been
then
together. He be, you know, Lucky. Since Lucky started this YouTube shit and all that, he been all up in the.
I ain't fucked with it since
I
then,
mean, yeah,
but
I be
at
seeing
the,
this shit though.
yeah, I don't respect no nigga like that. You know, and that's just me being real. I ain't, you know, the gang banging shit is just one thing. That's you know, that shit go up and go down no matter what. Because I ain't as active like I used to be. But at the same
You
time,
too old to be active like that. I
but
mean,
at the
but you
same
know, at
time,
the same time, you know,
I live
at the
by the
same
respect
time,
of
you
the
know,
rules that we
yeah,
have.
you ain't,
You know,
it ain't still, it ain't, you know, it ain't peaches and cream still. You
yeah,
just can't.
you can't just
When somebody say they not active, that don't mean you can come to them and don't think they won't, you know,
gonna
get
get
active.
down on you.
Yeah, if you
That's like
bring it to
when
that temperature, get there.
that's like the niggas from the set invited that nigga to Hoover Day. And I'm like,
Invited Hoover Day.
baby, Cub was at Hoover
Them
Day.
niggas be cloud chasing.
Cub was at Hoover Day. I
And
wasn't there.
they want the vibe and they want all that. Cause he come with the spirit and all that
I
shit.
wasn't there, cause had I been there at that park that day, I would have went off.
Oh wow.
Because there's no way you gonna bring this bitch up in here. This is a bitch. He's not from
Damn.
over here.
That's
And
crazy.
then I know
I
that
seen BB. I seen Baby at the blood spots and all that shit. You know.
that's something you don't violate.
But I think see Baby look at it as business though. I
It's
think
not no business.
that's what
This is
he hanging with the Bloods, the who was in the '60s and the '19s. That's how he likes to. But he's okay. Everybody, you fuck with everybody though. But I think in his mind, it's all clout for Baby. That's why he's at where he's at now.
but then when you get in LA, you get around Stone them, you throwing them neighbors.
To my J Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get around them, you throwing them neighbors. When Stone was up here a couple of months
Yeah,
ago,
he came with the street boy.
yeah, nigga, you throwing up neighbors. Then you wearing the ass hat.
Yeah, I seen
Nigga,
all that.
I instantly put it on Facebook. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. This the nigga y'all supporting? Man, y'all down bad, bro.
Keep it running, y'all. I got some chicken in the oven, y'all. Y'all just
Yeah, you know what I
motherfucking
mean?
product of my vibe.
You know what I mean? So that's what I look at it as. I don't look at it as for being, you know, you gotta be a businessman, nigga. Just be real, you know. Keep the gang banging out of it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta gang bang through everything, nigga. You know, him and Chris do the same shit. You know what I mean? Chris, niggas playing, man.
So you say Chris Usman, yeah, Hurricane. I never Hurricane, you know, he's just a bunch of rap to me, but I never hear him. I still don't.
You killed a nigga off an accident.
Yeah, that shit
You
right
killed a
there.
nigga off an accident, bro. You ain't out
He
there
beat that
banging.
charge though, right?
Yeah, you killed a nigga off accident because a nigga
They didn't want
got
to talk
a,
about it if he didn't beat it. I don't know
you
what's
know what I
going
mean?
on.
You know, accident ass nigga. You know what I mean? You ain't out there putting in no work on no nigga.
It's like it's like he made himself tougher since he killed somebody too. Though. He becoming real aggressive now. He
Man,
used to be
nigga,
laid back and shit. That nigga more aggressive now.
man, because Shreveport not built like that. We not built like California with the extortion. We not built like that, bro. If we was built like that, half of them niggas wouldn't even be around.
Yeah, them niggas. If somebody start doing that shit in Shreveport, man, it won't.
It won't.
It'd be too many dead people.
I'm telling you, it ain't because niggas ain't got nothing to live
And
for.
guess what? Shreveport not even getting nobody to come there and visit anyway to be getting extorted. You're not getting no Jay Z's,
None of that.
no Kanye West's, no whoever the new rappers are now these days.
And you can't fuck with 50 because we
42
know
Doug and
we know 50 keep the police around
Young
him.
Rella them.
Shit, 50
You
gonna
ain't
kill
gonna get
you.
no fit. You ain't.
Finna,
They can't afford a fucking older rapper. They can't. Shreveport can't afford to get MC8 out there.
now they had him out there. Brooks had him out
Well, yeah,
there.
Brooks, okay,
Brooks had
Brooks will
him
get
out
him
there.
out
You
there.
know what I mean? But that's
But
another thing.
the crowd, the audience, ain't
That's some shit we can get
the
into
young.
on the other episodes. But at the same time, it's like a lot of people in Shreveport didn't know the police was funding all them shows.
Damn. So
Jeezy and all them
people can kill each other.
niggas. You want to know who was doing it? Don Gibbs.
Wow.
Don Gibbs money. The police.
Mm.
That was his money. Niggas saying maybe he ain't got no motherfucking $100,000 to book no nigga. They ain't about
He
it.
is. He's okay.
They ain't about it, man.
Product of my environment.
I'm telling you, when I got into the music part and I started trying to learn shit, and I got to learning, and I seen that it ain't no this ain't no street shit. This ain't no
It's
street
gonna be
shit,
like a
bro.
table of contents, guys. It's right here. We got more stories to go on with this product of our environment shit.
Yeah, this
And
yeah, something deep, man.
that's we can go all day about the shit.
Yeah, but we got more episodes to get y'all, man.
We don't even want to just go too heavy on that because I know my man can go real. I like what he's sparking up though. It's good. I love it.
Yeah,
But that this is just a product of our environment. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make our environment a product of us.
yeah, we're gonna
And
get. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch, not negative.
it
I'm gonna give
ain't
you a
that,
whole bunch of
and
good
I don't
stuff,
think what you're
man.
saying is negative. You just telling the truth,
Yeah, I'm telling the
and that's what
truth.
people need to stop worrying about. What they consider just because somebody telling the truth about something, you want to say it's negative because it's making you upset.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit I got to say, man. I ain't even touching that, man. My Chuck, I don't even got my Chuck Taylors on,
Oh, he
man.
got
I
the
ain't
fucking
even
got
got.
he got the blue he got the blue Nike with the orange check
Yeah,
on,
I
y'all. He
ain't
got the
even got. Well, the people we gonna bring in here gonna give you the truth of what's going on around us and
yeah. We ain't
for
gonna
us.
let nothing leave this table. Ain't nothing fake coming from the table
Nothing fake.
at all.
Everything real. We ain't. This ain't no mafia shit. This
Straight
is
like
just
that.
straight truth, facts, no lies. Everything straight, man. We ain't got time for the
I
negative.
brought back the brown table for the street. It's the round table shit, y'all.
Yeah, we
You know
just
what I'm saying? Product of the environment, round table. Everybody come on in. We talk, we discuss shit,
yeah,
and we seated. We got enough seats in here. We can have up to 3 guests.
yeah.
So it's
We
whatever
talk
y'all want
about
to talk about.
relationships, everything.
Relationships,
Cause I got a
uh,
lot to touch.
we do got a lot. Breakups, makeups, cake ups, steak
Everything.
ups, A cups. Whatever you want to call it. Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man, or you want to put out what's up with the t-shirts or anything like that, that
I
affiliated and
the affiliate I put it on the black burner right now because I'm trying to push this. Uh, we
now
just not.
you can still put your
Yeah,
link.
I can still do everything else, but
Yeah.
we just not jumping back into this music. I got this. We working on this only for Shreveport mixtape. I ain't told nobody. But my nigga Ice D, you know what I mean. We finna test some. I got some shit I'm
Now you
finna
gonna
put.
try to collect what everybody from Shreveport is doing out there doing something or what? Or it's
Certain
just
people, only certain people. This one right here is under boot life. You know what I mean?
you don't think you should get more like there's so many Shreveport artists out there right now that you probably could just make you
Nobody
don't
don't like listening. Nobody don't like listening. Everybody want to do their thing, and what I'm trying to bring back is what we really talking about and what we stand on, what we stood on when we was younger, what we standing on as legit dudes, not real niggas. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I'm trying to bring something back off a bunch of old content.
I never like when somebody say yeah, I'm a real nigga, man, or I'm a hood nigga. I mean, that seemed too like you. Why you only got? Why you got to put yourself out? Does that make you a cooler person or tougher since you're a hood person? Now I know a bunch of people that's not from the hood that's tough.
Oh, gang,
I know a bunch of people from the hood that ain't
I
tough.
know a bunch of white boys that ain't from the hood. Them motherfuckers go
Yeah,
hard.
I know some dudes that's not. I know some black boys that's not from the hood that's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, they go hard. You know what I mean?
Russians, Mexicans.
It's all type of
So
people.
it's
So you
like,
can't never label that shit for what you want to label it as they want to label it as. Not you. But I'm just saying that's my thing is to get back to where we know what was real because what we see now ain't real.
nah, real now, man, is being, lying and, being fake and, telling people what they want to hear, what they don't need to hear. That's the new, that's the most respected. I don't even call it being real. That's the most respected way to be now is when you're not being blunt and being direct and straight up, not being aggressive, but just when you telling somebody, you giving somebody an honest opinion now. You're
Yeah.
not allowed to give nobody an honest
You
opinion
can't
now.
be honest no more.
Oh, you got to be politically correct about a lot of shit, which I don't believe in that shit.
No, because
Uh,
motherfuckers don't respect it. You know what
I
I mean?
mean,
Because soon as you turn your back, everybody dumping on you. You know what I mean?
I
You
mean,
know, instead of you just saying, "Nah, he told the truth." You know what I mean? But if you out here trying to cheerlead or something, then you just being fake as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But if you being real, you know, that's just what it is. You know, I don't know, man. I just keep everybody around me that's gonna be solid. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, at least try to, like I see. That's the thing about being me. Me living by myself or whatever. I get to control who I have around me, my company. Whoever. If I want somebody to come over here, it's who. Everybody don't have to know where I live at. If I want to go out and hang around somebody, I don't. I don't necessarily got to be around people and shit. That's what I like about being who I am and
Yeah,
at the space I'm in. I mean, I enjoy being around my kids when they come over here on the weekends, and I enjoy my lady when she's here. So I mean, and everything that I'm obligated to as far as my job and all that. That's all I need, man. Smoke
yeah.
some weed, I'm about to
I'm
get back into that music shit too, though. But
yeah.
like I said, I like this podcast shit, so I be glad to go ahead and launch this first episode of Product of My Environment podcast. Happy New Year to you guys. This is the Cutty and Kickback podcast show channel. We also do the Kickback Chit Chat with Cutty J on this channel. But this is the new show, y'all. We finna load y'all with episodes of this. Be looking for four more episodes, topics to talk about. By the way, comment at the bottom if you want to talk about some situations and issues. Hit the comments what you want to talk about. Uh, Anything, ask questions. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the
Yep.
like button. Hit the dislike button. We like all the smoke.
If you're in Shreveport, go try Mo legs, turkey legs, man.
Heard about Mo legs. Shot the Mo legs.
My little cousin, Ricardo Coleman, man, got them peppers. You know what I mean? All that, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. Just we don't support it like we supposed to. You know what I mean? Popping peppers and all that, man. It's a lot of stuff down there, man. CNC Cafe
Out
off
there on Milam,
Marion,
yeah, I like CNC. I fuck with
man.
they smother hamburger, steak, rice, and gravy.
I
That
tell
shit go
you,
hard.
Miss Lisa being the smash.
I be fucking with that. Every time I go to Shreveport, man, I
Can't
stop by CNC.
can't not. You know what I mean?
I stop
Man,
by me and Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll stay going by. Jelly Roll the one turned me on to this shit. My
man.
brother.
Talking about they go hard, man. You know, it's just what it is. Just time to start supporting our own. You
I
know, not
mean,
just black. I'm just saying our own as in our
anybody,
community.
anybody I know that got something they doing, they put their heart in, work behind the man, and they present it to me, and I'm gonna subscribe to it.
Yeah,
And if it's something I'm not familiar with, I'm gonna try to get familiar with it just to see what's going on. Maybe I might like it. Who knows? Maybe
yeah.
you should take the same heed.
And free all them boys in Angola, man. All the ones that didn't tell on nobody.
Righteous.
Free all them boys, man.
And free everybody, man, that just want to be, not free everybody, but free everybody mind. Not motherfuckers in jail. Free everybody mind because people they got their mind blocked, with it just stopping it from elevating to the next level or isolating themselves from the devil.
Oh yeah, and then on the next episode, I'm gonna touch that Terrence Gangster Williams issue, man.
Next episode, y'all on Product of My Environment, we got Terrence Gangster Williams. It's your boy Cutty J and Milton Brown,
Yeah.
like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'll
Yeah.
let y'all.